Computer Center. Today we'll be learning about the wastewater treatment plant and how to safely conduct a phosphorus total test, an oxygen chemical demand test, an ammonia test, and how to refill the aluminum sulfate jug. Ensure the proper personal protective equipment is worn, in this case an apron, rubber gloves, and safety glasses. Insert the hatch instrument into the tank.
Turn on the hatch instrument.
Touch read and document the temperature and milligrams per liter reading. Insert the hatch instrument into the tank.
Turn on the hatch instrument.
Touch read and document the temperature and milligrams per liter reading. Once finished with the instrument, be sure to wear gloves and clean thoroughly with soap. Make sure to write down results for record keeping and trending purposes. Open the online database provided by BuiltSpace and follow the on-screen instructions for the test. Remove 2 vials from the container. Remove 2 cups and a pipette from the drawer. Fill the first cup with distilled water, as this will be the blank. Fill the second cup with effluent water. Be sure to let the pump run for a few seconds first to ensure the quality of the test. Label the vials B for blank and E for effluent. Remove the caps from the 2 COD vials. Be sure to use the vials for the appropriate range. Hold one vial at a 45-degree angle. Use a clean volumetric pipette to add 2 milliliters of the sample to the vial. This is the prepared sample. Hold a second vial at a 45-degree angle. Use a clean volumetric pipette to add 2 milliliters of deionized water to the vial. This is the blank. Hold the vials over the sink. Invert gently several times to mix. Caution: the sample vials will become very hot during mixing. Cap the vials tightly. Rinse them with deionized water and wipe them with a clean paper towel. Turn on the COD reactor. Heat to 150 degrees Celsius. Place the safety shield in front of the reactor. Place the vials in the preheated COD reactor. Heat the vials for 2 hours. Turn on the spectrophotometer. Touch hatch programs. Select program 431 COD Ultra Low Range. Touch Start. Place a blank vial into the cell holder. When the timer beeps, place the sample vial into the cell holder. Results will appear in milligrams per liter COD. While waiting for the vials to heat, document UV percentage, hours, and number of lamps. Note the flashing light on the UV panel, meaning the lamps have to be changed. Document effluent totalizer level. Document pre-carbon PSI. Open the online database provided by BuiltSpace and follow the on-screen instructions for the test. Mark the phosphorus total vial with the letter X. Use a pipette to add 5 milliliters of sample to a total acid and hydrolyzable test vial. Use a funnel to add the contents of 1 potassium persulfate powder pillow for phosphonate to the vial. Cap tightly and shake to mix for 10 to 15 seconds. The powder will not dissolve completely. Place a vial into the COD reactor. Touch the timer icon. Touch OK. A 30-minute heating period will begin. When the timer beeps, carefully remove the hot vial from the reactor. Place it in a test tube rack and cool to room temperature. After the timer beeps, wipe the outside of the vial with a damp cloth, followed by a dry one, to remove fingerprints or other marks. Choose the correct milliliter reading on the pipette. Use a pipette to add 2 milliliters of 1.54 sodium hydroxide standard solution to the vial. Touch the timer icon. Touch OK. A 2-minute reaction period will begin. Read the sample within 2 to 8 minutes after the timer beeps. Remove the tube connected to the aluminum sulfate jug carefully and place the jug onto a cart. Connect the tube into the aluminum sulfate jug carefully and begin to crank the pump until the jug is filled. Reattach the line back into the jug carefully. Once reattached, place the jug back into its place as it will be ready for use. Put the tip of the ammonia pen into the cup. Take the ammonia pen and put it into the level reader. Color match the ammonia pen to the appropriate level.
Thank you for watching our instructional video on how to perform these actions safely.